Here we are. Another new podcast. Yeah, of course there is. I mean, what would it be? One day without another podcast? I know you're waiting for it. I can I can almost see your smile to whoever's listening. I'm back. So what I want to talk about today is something I noticed that a lot of people have. It's kind of sad because, well, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm an angel. I mean, I've been doing it too. You know what I'm talking about. Postponing. One of the most dangerous things in life. Let's say you need to write something for a school assignment and it's due 2 weeks. Then you postpone because you think like you need more time. I've done so in the past, don't get me wrong. And you postpone. You think like, you know what, maybe I need to do this and this first, and then it will come. I will write it. Now, the week after, you will think, you know what, maybe next week is better because I will have a week off and then I'll be somewhere else and I'll have some time. And guess what? You're still not going to do it. So the only question is, why haven't you done it 2 weeks before? Was it because you didn't have enough time? How many hours do you need to sleep? I think most people need, well, normally 6 hours, right? 8 hours might be a little bit too much. I think 6 is enough. But you should be able to manage. Now, what if for 60 seconds you write down some words? Just write down some words of anything you're supposed to write. And then, in an hour, take 2 minutes. And now you write more words. And in another hour, you'll take 3 minutes. You'll write even more words. And this time the words will connect to the other words. Now take another hour, and then you'll have 4 minutes. Start to make sentences out of those words. And so on and on. I'm sure that you can make 60 seconds. You can create 60 seconds. You can make time for that. I'm not saying that it's easy. I know there's so many things you need to do, and life really is and can be merciless. But do you want to be life's slave and be time's little bitch? Or do you decide what to do and how to spend your time? Don't postpone. Well, I shouldn't say don't postpone, because then you will postpone. So instead of postponing, I would say just fucking do it. Yeah, just do it. If you postpone, then it only means that whatever you were supposed to do doesn't have your priority. So then ask yourself, why are you postponing? Because you have no time? You see, I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. Because if you truly want something, you will find a way to make time for that. So what if you sleep 1 hour less? Think of it. You really think that millionaires who had nothing, you think they became millionaires by postponing? Do you think that J.K. Rowling postponed and that's how she became famous with the Harry Potter books? Do you think Stan Lee, who unfortunately is not among us anymore, you really think he postponed? The guy worked until the very end of his life on projects, on comics, on acting. He did everything. He didn't postpone. Who postponed? Give me the name of any famous celebrity, musician, actor, writer who postponed. The word postponing doesn't even appear in their dictionary. And we are postponing? We are actually postponing. It's terrible. The people who postpone will never become successful. And yes, I have postponed as well. And I suffered from it. I have learned from it. So you see, I went to Los Angeles. People don't postpone there. The people who postpone, perhaps they are the ones who become the homeless. And then they'll end up like zombies. You don't want to end up like that. For whoever is listening, if you're postponing, what you're doing is you're taking steps backwards. You're getting behind. You can't take steps backwards. When you walk to a store, do you walk backwards or forwards? You don't just stand still and say, you know what, let's just wait 30 more minutes. I'm going to postpone. I can do this in 30 minutes too. No, of course not. You're gonna walk to that store and get your stuff. No postponing. No delay. You have to get there to point A. Why do people postpone? Because they think that, hey, I have plenty of time. I can still do it. Well, you know that you don't have a lot of time. Stan Lee knew. All those writers know. Those actors know. Those celebrities know. The millionaires know. They use their time wisely. They know that time is the real money. You only get once and you spend it. It's funny, isn't it? Time is the money that you actually spend without even controlling it. It's just being spent. And spent until you have no more. And when you have no more time, you're gone. And everything you wanted to do, you couldn't. You see, this is a very broad topic, but postponing is the stupidest thing you can do. I know, because I've done it many, many times. I've been the king of postponing. You see, people who postpone, especially me, you know, I postponed because I thought, you know what, I can do it tomorrow. But guess what? Tomorrow is another day, and you'll have other things to do, which means you have to postpone this again. And what are you going to do later? Yeah, I'm gonna play some video games and watch a TV show and a movie. Really? Yeah, because I actually want to finish watching this. I have to know how the season ends. It's all nice, but you could do something else instead. Keep thinking of what you're going to do later that day. Is it more important than the thing you're postponing? If it's something that helps you move forward, then there's absolutely no reason to postpone. Yeah, I keep saying this word, postpone. You can't. And if you do, it doesn't mean you'll have more time tomorrow. Of course not. You'll have less time tomorrow. That's life. Every day you have less time, and that's life. Life doesn't postpone. It keeps going on. You think life is going to tell you, you know what? I'm going to stop for today. You know what? Let's do it tomorrow. Life is not like that. It has no mercy. Life, or time, if you will, They're both bitches. Time doesn't wait for you. Time doesn't postpone. Time keeps walking. And if you postpone, time is only gonna, walk farther and farther away from you. Your purpose is walking away from you when you postpone. Every time you do that, you can see your purpose walking away from you. You should chase that purpose and grab it real hard and not let go. Chase that purpose. Keep chasing that purpose. Chase success. That's where you want to be. That's where you will go. But please, think of the time you have. Do not postpone. Instead of postpone, chase. Keep chasing. Keep running. Walking. Tripping. Crawling. Whatever you have to do. Keep moving forward. Thank you for listening, and I hope, I'm actually not hoping, I'm looking forward to you doing something that will make you strive in a positive and forward direction. See you at the next podcast. I'm out.